mentioned about the starts. They've got all three previous games over 60 in power play. Two clean strikes. This one down the ground. And that one last ball of the previous over, just helping it on its way. Field was up on the offside. Smartly gives himself room. It's good anticipation of line, length as well. Mid-off was up. He knew the bowler will go on the shorter side. Oh, that's glorious. That is magnificent from Abhishek Sharma. This might have gone the distance as well. That went flat, but just the timing of his movements here. When he goes down the track, he doesn't give the bowler time to adjust. This is as good a shot as any we've seen today. Yes, it was full, but it was converted into a full toss by him dancing down the track. Chest landing inside.
Yeah, with the kind of pace that Mohammad Saifuddin moves, he needs to get it right all the time. Otherwise, the batters will take him to the cleaners.
125.8 at that pace. He's happy to dance down the track.
He's also playing his very first match of this edition of the Asia Cup, Mohammad Saifuddin. He's been a spectator, looking at how the bowlers have gone. He must have taken note, especially Abhishek, the way he has batted in this tournament. Again, an electrifying start for the Indians.
Clean as. Ball disappearing to the fence. There's the freedom at which he uses those long levers, a lovely bat swing. Gives him optimum timing and power.
Yeah, too wide, too full, asking for trouble. 17 in the previous over, a number of Mustafizur Rahman, who's been excellent in terms of economy this year. Already a couple of boundaries in this over.
Four runs. The ball disappearing to all parts now in power play. 68 added.
That's the problem for Bangladesh. You try to make one or two changes, which is okay, but then you try to ended up making 4 changes. Look at that delivery. You could have hit it anywhere. Look how short that is. Sits up nicely. He says, thank you very much. I'll pick up another boundary. So 3 in this over already.
1 ball to go in power play. More runs. Finishes off with a boundary. 4 boundaries in that over. This is the highest for India in this tournament in power play. 72 for no loss after 6.
Oh baby, you're just unbelievable. You're absolutely unbelievable. I must be dreaming.
Buy iPhone Air and get 4,000 instant cashback and up to 7,000 exchange bonus. Go to IndiaEyestore.com for offers and stores near you.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Excellent placement. And the ball goes through. But nothing going right for Bangladesh at the moment.
Well, I think if you look at the combination of the Bangladesh team, they've not really given players to settle. We've seen Rishad Hussain in and out, didn't play the last match. So he's back in the attack. The first delivery, it's a wide one. Beautifully played. But a better effort surely would have saved them a couple of runs there. Saif Hassan in the deep. So not easy for the players to come in this team against such a strong lineup in terms of batting. So you're asking a little bit too much. And I'm going over to someone like Taskin Ahmed.
I agree, his experience would have been handy. Not that he would have been spared in this kind of mood. This should be taken an opportunity. And nicely taken in the deep. Just getting it on the toe of his back. So Bangladesh get the breakthrough. It's Gill who has to depart. India once again off to a flyer.
They're just probably a yard or two short of that distance, would have gone for the maximum. But what I enjoy watching someone like Rishad Hussain, he's not afraid to toss the ball up to the batter, even though he was hit for a boundary in the very first delivery that he bowled. But he comes back strongly and takes the wicket off Shubman Gill. Caught in the deep and long off by Tanzim Hassan. He's gone for 29, India.
कोई यहाँ नाचे नाचे, कोई वहाँ नाचे नाचे, औवा औवा, तुमसे है तुमसे प्यार.
So promotion for Shivam Dube. Only thing you can think about is the reason why is there.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Slow.
Kitchen fittings by Ozo makes the world go.
Two left-handers in the middle, and they've dropped Mahdi Hassan, the right-arm off spinner. But he has done a really good strike rate. 4 times he's crossed his individual score of 50 or more.
So another half century? No, not yet. He's have to wait for another couple of runs. Shubman Gill, the man dismissed in the last over. Again going for the big hit. Not quite getting it right. The last man to go. Nicely taken. In fact, he was dismissed at this over from Rishad Hussain, his first. So that will do his confidence a little bit. But they were easy to come up against a batting lineup like this. With the openers in terrific form.
Brilliant, Risho.
So 9 of the over and a wicket, 81.
औवा औवा, कोई यहाँ नाचे नाचे, कोई वहाँ नाचे नाचे, औवा औवा, तुमसे है तुमसे प्यार.
we are talking about an off-spin option because there are two left-handers, so that is the other option for Bangladesh. Ooh, was pretty close to that off stump. Saif Hassan and the attack.
Ball sent back. Chance of a run out. The big man here to put the brakes on quickly. Shivam Dube.
Saif! বেশি কিছু করা লাগবে না, বেশি নিছস। বেশি নিছস, চার হয়ে যাবে।
Here round arm action. Puts that away for a single, another half century. His excellent run in this competition continues. His fourth in T20s and the second back-to-back.
The most impressive has been his strike rate. Look at that strike rate of 25. That means he's got a strike rate of 200. Incredible. Abhishek Sharma, another 50. That's only the 8th over. Nice round of applause from his teammates. Wonderful, wonderful knock.
Easy.
You mentioned strike rate. His
ভালো।
strike rate in 2025 is 203. Well, what he does, he gives a fantastic platform for the Indian middle order to take over once he's done his job.
Set. Easy. Body.
And you can see the difference that when off spinner makes straight away. He's made an impact. He's only gone for 2 runs, 2 singles in this over.
Body.
And he's not a frontline bowler, he's a part-timer.
Set.
Yes, excellent over. Just 2 conceded, 8 gone, 83 for 1.
Awa, awa. Koi yahan nache nache, koi wahan nache nache. Awa, awa. Tumse hai tumse pyar.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा?
सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है।
कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना।
यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Oh, it's off the edge, leading edge, straight down to long off. And Rashad Hussain has another. This time it is Shivam Dube.
This is just coming back. Shivam Dube promoted up the order to get some time out in the middle. Was that the wrong one? Yes, it was the wrong one. He looking to hit it towards mid-on. So he hit it against the spin, and therefore he didn't quite middle it. And that's a good catch taken comfortably, of course, by Rudai. To give Rashad his second wicket in the second over. 2 down 83 in the 9th. Dube gone for...
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा?
सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है।
कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना।
यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
जहां माँ ही मन्नत हो, वहां कृपा हर मोड़ पर साथ चलती है। चलो बुलावा आया है सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन पर।
Kumar Yadav. He met at the crease. That's Shivam Dube. Marked it up the order. And Rashad Hussain doing a good job at the moment.
He is. He's been very impressive a few times that I've seen him. What a career this man has had. Look at that strike rate, over 166, 21 50s, 400s.
Kind of begs the question then, Sonny, the reason for sending Shivam Dube in at number 3. We're trying to work it out. You look at the strike rates of Surya Kumar Yadav, Tilak Varma, 152, Sky up over 160, Dube at 130. What would have been the reason for sending him in at 3? Is it just to give him some time in the middle? We'll talk about that after we talk about that. Sailing out of the park.
Yeah, sitting with the turn. After 14 deliveries, we get a boundary. We don't get a boundary, we get a 6. Abhishek Sharma is in tremendous form. Look at that backlift and look at that follow through. Look at that follow through. After the connection, look at that follow through. Right over the right shoulder, the follow through of the bat. And the only reason you asked me about Dube was that, to give him some batting time out in the middle. Quick one. In the tournament, we've had Surya Kumar Yadav getting a big score against Pakistan. He got 48 not out. So he's had some time out in the middle. Tilak Varma batted superbly against Pakistan the other day. Abhishek and Shubman Gill have had some good partnerships, good starts. And so therefore, at number 5, and even Samson batted a bit, which is the reason why I think Dube was promoted. Normally, a right-hander gets out, a right-hander would have come in. But I think it's just to try and give him some, batting time out in the middle. But unfortunately, he didn't quite grab it.
Ends the 9th over. Another successful one for Rashad. It's 91 for 2.
ऑफिस में लोग क्या कहते इनके घर
मगरमच्छ पैदा हुई है।
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग मतलब जो अजब है वही गजब है।
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे।
सर ये DFO कब क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा?
हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है।
कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना।
In that really round arm action from Saif. Push for 2? No.
He bowled a good tight over. Saif got gave away just 2 runs in that first over.
Well, he's been superb again, Abhishek. Such a clean striker of the ball. First 2 overs, only 10 without loss. India, then they produced 62 for none. The next 4 post the power play, 19 for 2.
Oh yeah, ball. Saif.
There it is in the slot, and he's unafraid to hit it. But look at his hitting range; it's straight. Then he moves down the pitch and gives himself a little bit of room so he can crash it over, bit off an extra cover. They're all cricketing shots when you look at it. There's nothing, no slogging involved. And even when he hits it over mid-wicket, he hits it with the turn. Abhishek Sharma.
It's the presence of mind to take note of the field, who's coming in, who's going out, where the gaps are, the ability to hit the ball leg side and offside when you're going down the pitch, not just looking one side of the ground. Sweeps hard and they're nicely picked up by Rashad out on the boundary.
He can play the sweep anywhere. He can play the sweep in front of square, behind square. He can play it fine. The terrific, absolutely, probably the best player of the sweep shot in the T20 format.
Not many hit it harder, I don't think, Sonny. But
3, 4, 5 yards wide. That goes for 4. It was travelling so quickly.
But I think the speciality or the peculiarity of the Dubai ground is near the boundary line. The outfield's heavy, so it sometimes slows down unless it's been really powerfully hit.
Quick one past the outside edge. So at the 10 over mark, India batting first. They are 96 for 2 and will take drinks.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है। यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं। What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. पक्के उस बकवास जॉब से। I quit.
तो क्या करना है?
मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ। आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ। हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है। Sir, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
इस साल हम 250 करोड़ तक की ट्रांजैक्शंस करेंगे।
I want the right fit.
मैं आपको 36 ईयर से बेटर नंबर लेकर आऊंगी।
125 करोड़ की लिस्टिंग में आपको एज इट इज।
नहीं, आपने तो मुझे 1.25 कहा था।
सोमवार से बुधवार दोपहर 1 बजे सोनी लिव पर।
तेरे आंसुओं के बूंद को मैं मोती सा चमकाऊंगी माँ।
मेरी बेटी मेरा अभिमान है।
तू सपने बड़े देख, पूरा मैं करके दिखलाऊंगी।
इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है आपके अंदर।
केबीसी ने सिखाया सर, कॉन्फिडेंट रहो और नॉलेज भी रखो।
13वां प्रश्न 25 लाख रुपए ये रहा।
सृष्टि पर जब संकट के बादल छाते हैं,
जन कल्याण की शुरुआत हो,
शिव के 2 दिव्य पुत्र साथ आते हैं। गाथा शिव परिवार की गणेश कार्तिकी 6 अक्टूबर से रात 8 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी सब। जहाँ माँ ही मन्नत हो, वहाँ कृपा हर मोड़ पर साथ चलती है। चलो बुलावा आया है सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन पर।
तुम्हें पता है ऑफिस में मुझे लोग क्या कहते हैं? इनके घर
मगरमच्छ पैदा हुए।
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग? मतलब जो अजब है वही गजब है।
इंडिया's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे।
To put at least another 90 to 100 on the board. See the first time in excess of 200. We said it looked a very good surface. The best one we've seen at this ground, and they've just got better and better throughout the tournament, I think, as well. Scores have got slightly better.
I think they should be disappointed if they don't get to 200. Maybe even more than that, 210. 11 runs and over, they get 206. I think 210, 220 is what they should be aiming for with the kind of batting depth that they have.
High and straight and long as well from Abhishek. 6 more straight after the drinks break.
That's an amazing shot, isn't it? Because immediately after the drinks break, because there's been an interruption, your focus has just shifted. Because you're talking to the 12th man, all the support staff. That has been known to get out. But here the first ball, it's in the slot. Slow delivery. And look at that. Straight batted again. Straight batted. Locked it over. Long off for a 6.
I love about it, predominantly, it's just uncomplicated. Self in great positions. A lovely free-flowing swing of the bat.
And the follow-through after the connection. Often we talk about the swing of the bat, but it's the follow-through as well. Right over the right shoulder. Brilliant.
Well, he's gone back-to-back half-centuries. Abhishek Sharma, only one man has done that for India in Asia Cup T20 history. Great Virat Kohli. But Abhishek joins him with this half-century, Sonny.
It's magnificent stuff again. Like what we saw from Kohli then. Brilliant then. This is the left-handed Abhishek Sharma doing that. Blowing a kiss to somebody in the crowd there.
A couple pretty comfortably. And the other thing he does so well is he takes the bowler on very early in the over. The first ball of the over, so often you see Abhishek looking for a 4 or a 6. His strike rate off the first ball of the over, whether it be the innings or a new over from any bowler, is 240. Oh, in the gap, 4 more. Carved away over deep cover.
And again, when you look at that back lift, look at the slight pause when he sees the length of the ball and then bringing the bat down again, completing that swing. There's just that slight pause there as he sees now the ball is short, it's a little bit wide, so he can open the face of the bat and hit it over the cover fielder for a boundary.
Little backward point. Should bring about a couple more. And a good piece of fielding. Ends the 11th over. India cruising along, 112 for 2. Might just want to check this one. Shamim, the fielder, he's done really well. Yeah, no problem with that at all. No need for a further look.
ऑफिस में लोग क्या कहते हैं इनके घर
मगरमच्छ पैदा हुई है।
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग मतलब जो अजब है वही गजब है।
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे। जहां माँ ही मन्नत हो, वहां कृपा हर मोड़ पर साथ चलती है। चलो बुलावा आया है सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन पर।
Coming along at a tick over 10 and over at the moment, having lost just the 2 wickets, Shubman Gill and Shivam Dubey. Duffy Zur back, brilliant, absolutely outstanding chance. Oh yes, got him. That is simply superb from Rashad Hussain at backward point. Great dive, terrific throw, and Abhishek is short of his ground.
We have
There was no run in it. No need for him to come down so quickly because you've got to see whether the ball has passed the fielder. Today the fielding is so good. And the backward point fielder is generally
ball is in his hand. Put the ball. Yes. So, can I have the split screen for this please? Split screen also. Okay. Copy that. Thank you. Keep it rolling through. Ball is in his hand, left hand. Yes, he broke the base with the ball in his hand. I have decision to the giant screen.
Well, the giant screen will tell you. That is out. Brilliant piece of fielding. Mustafi Zur did the clean-up work and took the bails off. But a wonderful innings has come to an end. Abhishek Sharma gone for 75, 112 for 3.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है। यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Hardik Pandya, new man at the crease. Brilliant piece of fielding has removed Abhishek Sharma. Oh, not another one, not another one.
Yes, Hardik Pandya being promoted up the order again. He's got a good strike rate as well, 141. The average about 27.58. And he'll be looking to get some batting time. He'll be looking to get some runs under his belt.
Just the one. Start to the over from Fizz, but this was simply superb, Sonny.
Have a look at his fielding, it's brilliant, absolutely. He's punched the ball hard, that is terrific. He gets the ball and then gets rid of it so quickly. Back of the hand, brilliant, magnificent. Your best fielders are always there at that position. John T's corner, always the best fielders fields over there.
Sneaks past the leg stump. Yeah, the beauty of that bit of fielding was it was almost like it was reverse cup, the dive. And picks it up in his right hand but away to his left. So he's dived to his left but rolled over and cupped it in his right hand reverse cup. Brilliant.
And so he was able to get rid of the ball immediately. Just got up and it wasn't a question of transferring it from one end to the other. What a good over this has turned out to be. Just 2 runs off the 5 deliveries at the wicket as well. Wicket in the first ball of the over. Brilliant. Have a look at this fielding. Have a look. And it's just been punched hard. And you're right, actually, the reverse cup. And Abhishek thought that there was a single in it, but there was nothing in it.
Oh, glove. Has he put it down? Has he put it down? No. He forgot to appeal. He's got to go upstairs for this. That was straight off the glove.
Here by director, we have a player review for port behind. Original decision is not out. I have checked the feet, fair delivery. Start with the front round, please. Let's go. Give me the outright. Give me the outright also. Okay, thank you. Waiting for outright, 30. Could you call in through, please? Yes. Satisfied, there's a clear spike where the ball needs to the back. No gap between bat and ball. Go back to infield umpire Patkin, please. Patkin, you need to. Yes. Thank you. Patkin, you need to change your decision of not out to out. So on screen, make your signal. Thank you.
Yes. The not out decision given out. In fact, I don't know whether it was a decision given at all. He's gone, Suryakumar Yadav, for just 5, 114 for 4 after 12 overs.
जहां माँ ही मन्नत हो, वहां कृपा हर मोड़ पर साथ चलती है। चलो बुलावा आया है सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन पर।
Now the game has changed so quickly. India still in the driver's seat and they are in a great position, but when you have two new batters at the crease, it's just the kind of motivation that a fielding side needs. Bowlers who have struggled to keep the batters quiet, they get an opportunity to bowl to new batters. Tilak Verma, excellent finishing touches in the last game. Strike rate incredible, average unbelievable. All these guys have just ridiculous numbers. Just saw Abhishek Sharma start of this inning, 197 strike rate. Tell you what, Bangladesh deserved this somewhat of a comeback in this game and started with that brilliant run out, and to get Abhishek Sharma out in that fashion is a massive bonus. They're inseparable, these two guys, Abhishek and Shubman Gill. The keeper didn't bother to appeal, and if you can lip read, he was saying, why wasn't that given out? Because it was very obvious that Surya stood his ground, waited for the umpire to make the decision, said not out, and in the end that had to be reviewed.
Yeah, what a match he is having. I remember he didn't play the last match, Rishad Hussain, among the wickets, and also that brilliant piece of fielding. Hussain Abhishek back in the pavilion now.
Batting order, then Akshar Patel as well. Played some superb shots against Pakistan. Not out at the end. It in the field. And have a look at that. It's a one-handed stop, reverse cup, and the throw was perfection. That's how they got back into this game. Well deserved. Tells you the importance of fielding, whatever the format. But India still, I think, somewhat responsible for this state at the moment. Just messed around with the batting order too much, I thought. Just couldn't understand Shivam Dube coming up the order. He's batted twice already in the tournament. It's not like the other batters don't have the ability that was expected of Dube. In fact, the strike rate of Dube versus spin is 137 as opposed to Sky 146. They could just stick with the normal batting order because each and every batter in that Indian batting lineup, this current T20 team, has the ability to take on the paces and the spinners. Just like that, just a reminder on cue.
Cages Bangladesh have made 4, Sanjay.
This has got to balance things out, isn't it? I think some valid, Athar, some valid in Tanzim. It's a good inclusion. Mahedi is a shocker that he's not playing today.
सबसे पहले लाइफ इंश्योरेंस।
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया।
You know, the two changes that has been impressive is Rishad Hussain and Tanzim Hassan making an impact, and that's the rest of the batting from India. At 7, look at that strike rate, 140 plus for 7 and 8.
The two names that you mentioned, Athar, both should not have been dropped in the last game. Both of them had a good last game before they were left out of the playing 11.
I completely agree with you, Sanjay.
One of those few Indian batters in this lineup that is very keen to play this reverse sweep, and is pretty good at it.
It's never easy for a new batter to come and play shots right from the word go. Another good over. This is very good for Bangladesh. Nasom just conceded 3 in this over. After 14, India 120.
सृष्टि पर जब संकट के बादल छाते हैं,
जन कल्याण की शुरुआत हो,
शिव के 2 दिव्य पुत्र साथ आते हैं। गाथा शिव परिवार की गणेश कार्तिकी 6 अक्टूबर से रात 8 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी सब।
Abhishek and Gillen fire tall buildings after that. Couple of wickets falling, quick running needed. Is that by a bit, that directed run out? Lots to like about Rishad. Not just his fielding, he's got some skills as a bowler as well.
They needed a direct hit here. It would have been in. You know, Rishad was excellent, outstanding, and not only as a bowler but also as a fielder. But they've been pretty sharp in the field, apart from that drop chance early on.
He's too quick, Hardik Pandya.
Yeah, he's been the pick-up bowler. Picking up two, eyeing to clear the field. Both occasions, batters getting caught in the deep. And then this is simply sensational. One-handed stop to his left side, picks it up, let it go. One bounce straight to the face.
Is it long enough? Unfortunately not. And he's clung on to it. India have lost another. And boy, he deserved a wicket. Tanzim has got one now.
Yeah, he's the one who suffered when Abhishek was dropped early in the innings when he was on 7. But this is good. This is fantastic. Slower delivery. That's the way to go on these kind of surfaces. He didn't pick that one up. And in the end, a very well judged catch in the deep from Saif Hassan. Not coming from the middle part of the bat. He'll be a happy man. Tanzim. Verma goes for 5. Another wicket goes. It's one.
कोई वहाँ है नाचे नाचे, औवा औवा, तुमसे है तुमसे प्यार।
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग? मतलब जो अजब है वही गजब है।
इंडिया's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे।
Now shouldn't you worry about this 129 for 5. 7.
Character, the taste of success.
Tanzim running it. Akshar Patel has come out to the middle. Effectively, you'll have Sanju Samson batting at number 8 now in this batting lineup. An efficient batter. In his career that you just saw, has played some crucial innings at number 5, 6, 7. He's been a floater in the Champions Trophy. India used him a lot as a batter, as a floater. And more often than not, he delivered. Could be Hardik Snell.
Now this is very good. Remember, they've kept on picking up wickets at regular intervals, and it's been 11 delivered since the last boundary. So the bowling has been brilliant. That's the wicket. Rolling the fingers over. He thought he was in business, but it was the slow nature of the surface, that ball not coming onto the bat. He skies it. And the fielder in the deep side does the rest. Very good comeback. You mentioned they were going great guns after the end of the 10th over, 96 for 2. This is brilliant for Bangladesh.
Going to get 1 for that. And we'll be happy with it. 15 overs gone. 132 for 5.
Buy iPhone 17 Pro and get 4,000 instant cashback and up to 7,000 exchange bonus. Go to IndiaEstore.com for offers and stores near you.
It's fairly conceded just 1, so slowly he's coming back in this game and will finish his 4 for sure.
Yeah, in that particular over that you're talking about, Mustafizur Rahman, he also picked up a wicket of Sri Lanka, Kumar Yadav. And he's gone on to pick the most wickets in T20 International for Bangladesh. 150 wickets now. He just overtakes Shakib Al Hasan. Now the lead in wicket taker in T20 Internationals for Bangladesh, Mustafizur Rahman, with 150 scaps.
He was incredible in the last game. Crucial game for Bangladesh against Sri Lanka. Mahedi was the other outstanding bowler. And at the moment, India just looking for 1s and 2s. Hardik also hasn't got enough batting time out there. Unfortunately run out when he got that promotion at number 4. One of the earlier matches was run out at the non-strikers end. He's going for the big one on the leg side.
Yeah, when you start losing wickets one after another, there is a bit more pressure on the new batters, and you can certainly see now they've gone in to have a quick chat. What can do differently at this stage of the game? Only 2 singles in the first 4 deliveries. It's been excellent. 16 deliveries in the last boundary, Sanjay, and they've bowled beautifully. 134 for 5.
तेरे आंसुओं के बूंद को मैं मोती सा चमकाऊंगी माँ।
मेरी बेटी मेरा अभिमान है।
तू सपने बड़े देख, पूरा मैं करके दिखलाऊंगी।
इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है आपके अंदर।
केबीसी ने सिखाया सर, कॉन्फिडेंट रहो और नॉलेज भी रखो।
13वां प्रश्न 25 लाख रुपए ये रहा।
Time for Akshay Patel to express himself, I guess. Just come in. In the first half we've seen here in Dubai, the pitch is not as easy for a new batter to come in and start hammering straight away. Second half you can do it.
Still have 4 more overs after this.
You have to dive to get in. Ball then hit the stump for a change. Just 3 runs from that over. 135 for 5.
So Mustafizur back into the attack, and good comeback by Bangladesh. Last 5 overs. This 23 runs score, 3 wickets taken. Not only have they put the brakes on the scoring, they've chipped away at the wickets. Well, he's gone upstairs.
TV umpire director, we have a player review for 4 behind. Original
The
distance
keeper heard
out. We
something.
have checked the field.
Went to the bowler and said, "May as well go up."
Front on, please. Come me one more time, please. This ball is very close to the bat. I'll try it here, please. Keep it all in throw, please. Keep it all in the satisfied. Fat line as the ball passes the bat. No bat involved. Go back to on-field umpire Ruchi, please. Ruchi, you can stay with your original not out decision. Cool.
So no spike. Finding the fielders at the moment.
But they've been brilliant in the field. Bangladesh have been outstanding in the field. Taken some great catches. Also the fielding, look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Superb fielding.
It's that dash of brilliance in the field that can turn a game around. Abhishek Sharma, when he was there, these projected scores were much higher.
Yes, at that stage when Abhishek Sharma was batting, India would have been thinking 200 plus. Now they'll be pretty happy if they get 277, 180 maybe. This is all Abhishek was playing, just toying with the bowling, playing all kinds of shots, the drive, the lofted drive, the cut, and then the half century, back-to-back half centuries.
And again striking at over 200 in that innings. Just to let you know how Bangladesh have come back post power play. Now they've scored. India scored 64 for the loss of 5 wickets, and we are closing in on 10 overs. So he was the dominant factor out there. Also goes to show it's not a track where you can just come out and play your shots. Not that easy. He made it look easy because of the form he's in. Well, that's nicely played. Respected spot. After 22 balls, a much needed boundary for India.
He does play this shot really well. Lofted shot over extra cover. He can hit it into the crowd as well for a 6. But this time it was wideish half volley. Quick to seize on that, opening the face of the bat. You can see how he's opened the face of the bat. Hit it well over extra cover.
Just didn't try and hit it too hard. Emphasis was on placement. So 6 of the over, another good one for Bangladesh, 141 for 5.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
सृष्टि पर जब संकट के बादल छाते हैं,
जन कल्याण की शुरुआत हो,
शिव के 2 दिव्य पुत्र साथ आते हैं। गाथा शिव परिवार की गणेश कार्तिकी 6 अक्टूबर से रात 8 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी सब।
So Tanzim into his final over. He's done a pretty good job. 1 for 16 before this.
I think that's terrific. The economy of just a little over 5 runs and over. That is terrific bowling. Assume was a bit expensive, 34 of his 4. Mustafiz was terrific.
And good change of pace. Mixed it up nicely. Average score on this ground is 152. In T20s in 2025. Get a winning score, you got to get past 170. Bangladesh hanging in there, not allowing India to get away. If India have to get to that 170, I think this pair holds the key. Hardik we know can be dangerous, so can Akshar. A breakthrough here will make a big difference. That's beautifully struck, powerfully struck from Hardik Pandya.
There comes an extra cover drive again. He very seldom hits it towards the backward point boundary. He hits it between, you can see that again, he hits it between mid-off and extra cover. Smashed it. Probably gone on the bat a little quicker than it came onto the bat.
Most of them scoring shots have been proper cricketing shots. And that should be a no ball signal. So free hit now. An opportunity to break free here, get past 150. This is a crucial delivery. A 6 or a boundary here will get India to 152 or 154.
He bowled 3 overs so well. Now suddenly he's looking to do something different.
Again, the placement good, but there is a fielder in the deep. Get a couple of runs, taking India to 150 now. Partnership adding 21 of 20. So 14 balls to go. You would say they strike at 12, another 28 runs will get them to 178. Happy with 180. Remember, for Bangladesh, no Liton Das today for the side strains or Jakar Ali captaining a team for the first time T20s. That's 4. And you can see in this over, he's tried, Sunny mentioned, too many different things, not stuck to the basics, which he did in the first 3 overs. A slower delivery that was wide, just lost control, and this one too.
He has 13 runs so far. And when you look at the fact that in 3 overs he had given only 15, it just tells you that, when you look to do something different, you can pay for it.
Has been all over the shop in this over. It's gone for 14, 18 gone, 155 for...
जहां माँ ही मन्नत हो, वहां कृपा हर मोड़ पर साथ चलती है। चलो बुलावा आया है सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8:30 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन पर।
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है?
पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है।
कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
To go.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर ही।
Is a final over. Again, it's that extra cover area. He's peppering that area, Hardik Pandya. It's the 3rd time in as many overs that he's hit the ball in that direction, and all for boundaries.
And he's using the angle that Mustafizur creates, bowling left hand over the wicket, trying to angle the ball towards slip. That is his natural line. And so what he's doing is he's just clearing his front foot and then again opening the face of the bat. Look at that. And he's a powerful hitter of the ball. Look at the speed at which the ball has travelled.
He has a good record against Bangladesh. He strikes at 187, averages at just under 50.
Here again, very, very good work from Bangladesh. They've been superb in the outfield. Absolute delight to watch them field. Running around very hard, looking to stop the boundaries. They're generally so quick to get to the ball and get rid of it.
Especially the run out of Abhishek Sharma. That was simply brilliant. How quick that happened and changed the course of the game. Just looking to muscle it, right timing it, he'll still get 2. Now this for me was the turning point of that innings. India looking good to get past 200 easily, or close to 200. Did this happen?
Look at that, the reverse cup. And so the ball is in his throwing hand, and Abhishek was very late turning back. He had gone too far.
That's twice he's been run out in his T20 career, both against Bangladesh. What India would need is ideally a 6 or a boundary from here that'll then get them in proximity of 180. 8 balls left. He had Hardik Pandya deep in his crease.
.34 of 27 deliveries. Hardik Pandya has got 24 out of those 34.
Good field now. Mid-off is up. He's plucked that extra cover area with a man on the boundary. Looking to take the pace of the ball. So 9 runs coming off that last over. 1 over to go. It's 164 for 5.
सर ये DFO कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है। कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं। तुम्हें पता है ऑफिस में मुझे लोग क्या कहते हैं? इनके घर
मगरमच्छ पैदा हुई है।
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग? मतलब जो अजब है वही गजब है।
इंडिया's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे।
Saifuddin sliced away. He get 2. You want to keep the strike in this over because he's the one timing it better. 37 from 27.
Yes, Akshar has tried, but he hasn't been able to get the ball away. No boundaries, no 6. On the other hand, 4 boundaries to Hardik Pandya. That's how he's batted over extra cover. Most of the boundaries coming in that extra cover direction. This one, of course, off the top edge.
That's in the air on the bounce to long off. Bangladesh should be happy they've got him away from the strike. Within 67 now.
Good bowling, very good bowling this. Good Yorker. 3 deliveries left. India will be looking to get to maybe 175.
Six or a boundary much needed. Bangladesh so far doing a good job in this over. Again, change of pace, a swing and a miss. There's 3 so far of 4 balls. They're just struggling to come to grips with timing on the surface.
What a good final over this is turning out to be. Just 4 runs, 2 dot balls in the final over. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from Saifuddin. In fact, the Bangladesh bowling effort and fielding effort has been top class. From what looked at one stage that they'd be chasing around 200, they whittled it down.
And that's taken in the deep. And a really good finish this for Bangladesh. Just 4 runs conceded in that last over. They got the wicket of Hardik Pandya. They kept India below 170. And they'll be mighty pleased with this effort, because when Abhishek Sharma was there, 190, 200, even looked on the cards. They've done well to restrict India to the score.
They did exceedingly well. The first wicket fell at 77. And at that stage it looked as if India would definitely get to about 200 because they had 9 wickets, good batting depth. But a little change in batting order can upset the form, and that's exactly what happened. Good innings that from Hardik Pandya, 38 of 29 deliveries. 168 for 6 is what India scored.
सृष्टि पर जब संकट के बादल छाते हैं,
जन कल्याण की शुरुआत हो,
शिव के 2 दिव्य पुत्र साथ आते हैं।